A31 Storm Tracker meteorologist Grace Anello with 31 Triple Doppler.
Ooh, usually it's the news folks that ask the who, what, when, and where, and all those things. But we got to ask you this morning.
Do. Who? All of us. What? Rain, storms, and a little bit of wind. When? This morning, afternoon, and as you're headed to work. And where? Tennessee Valley, baby.
All right,
There we go.
got it covered.
I like that.
All right, let's get to a little more detail, though. Take a look at what you're seeing right now on 31 Triple Doppler. 517, and what we're seeing is rain and thunderstorms sitting in our southern Tennessee counties and fixing to push into Waterloo and northwestern Lauderdale County. That's going to hang out there all the way through really your commuter time as you head to work, and then by lunchtime it spreads south and east and impacts more of us in the Tennessee Valley. More on that in just a second. 70 degrees right now in Muscle Shoals, 68 in Huntsville, 66 in Gunnersville, so you don't need the heavy coat today, but bring the rain jacket with you. Now back to that rain. We are all sitting in a level 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather this morning. The biggest threat is gusty wind. As we head through the rest of the morning, we're going to keep that rain to the shoals until about 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. As we head through the rest of the afternoon, more of us are going to see those showers, so we'll probably all get, well, not all, but many of us will get to work in dry conditions, but by lunchtime, a completely different story. Rain, storms, and gusty wind sticking around. By the time we get to 3 o'clock, that rain and storm system starts to push into Sand Mountain. At that point, we reach our high temperature for the day, sitting in the mid-70s, and then by 5 and 6 o'clock, when you're headed home from work and having dinner, the rain is gone. Now that's today. However, Thursday and Friday also bring severe weather risks. Level 1 out of 5 for Thursday as well for most of us along our central and northwestern counties. Now we'll be dry during the day on Thursday, pretty much the whole day. Our high temperature will be quite warm, in fact, sitting in the mid-80s and quite humid. It's not until dinner time that we start to see the first line of storms, and then look what happens. We see several lines kind of mesh together as we head into bedtime and into the overnight hours. Now take a look at 3:30 on your Friday morning, so Thursday night into first thing Friday morning. This is a whole lot of mess, and you don't need to be scared. Our biggest threat is still gusty wind. However, we're also going to have a whole lot of thunderstormy activity, so expect a loud night from thunder and a bright light from a whole lot of lightning. We'll keep a touch of that rain very early in the morning, but for the most part, by the time you're headed out the door or just waking up at 6 a.m., most of that rain will be gone. We are in just the slightest level 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather Friday morning as we see the last of that rain get out of the way, but again, that is just for the very, very early Friday morning hours. Now our pollen levels, they are quite high right now. However, my hope is that all this rain we're going to see is going to do a whole lot to bring those down for us the next several days. So check back in with me this time tomorrow, not just for an update on tomorrow's possible severe weather, but also for that pollen update as well. Some good news for you. Saturday is trending drier. It looks like we'll be cloudy but dry in the morning and afternoon with that rain coming to us at night. Sunday is much cooler. Our high temperatures in the mid-50s, and it's also looking to be a washout. But then by next work week, things are really looking up for us. We're welcoming back a whole lot of sunshine. Temperatures will sit comfortably in the 70s, and the trash pandas will be back in Toyota Field. So there is a whole lot of light at the end of the tunnel. However, we have a whole lot of rain to get through before we can get to that point.
But we're just going to focus on that light.
There you go.
Yes,
Be optimistic.
There you go. Just bring your umbrella and think ahead, you know?
That's all you need to do.
Good.
Thank
Good
you.
advice.
Thanks.